Hey, 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 it's State of the Game for the end of July 2023. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Duelist Nexus has been out here for a weekend at this point. I'm going to talk about all the crazy little implications this set's going. But Robbie, you said the set's dog water. Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. I already went through the entire expected value versus this. Somebody was like, oh my god, you know, this, you said the set's bad for value. It means it's bad for the metagame. No, it had a couple metagame changes out here. It's doing okay. I mean, like, I'm not going to re-explain all that. We've been through all that. So, quarter century secret rares, interesting to see how those are holding up on the market. Fire Duelist pack coming out here in oh boy, Fire Duelist pack. You know, you guys remember Animation Chronicle, right? Remember the Fire Search, remember Transaction Rollback, remember all these metagame defining cards out here. Where in the hell are they going to put these? I don't think a single one of you, maybe a couple of you, have given this thought of, oh, we're going to have the Fire Duelist. Wait, the Fire Duelist pack comes out August 11th? Yeah, it does. And we have no Animation Chronicle cards. Where are they going to put them, Robbie? Core set inputs? Maybe splash them into the tins? I don't know. But I don't know if you remember seeing that whole set thing coming out here. There's no point for them to drop these in the next couple of months. August, September, October, November, December. December's like a barren month, by the way. You get Rarity Collection, and then there's nothing. You guys remember that? And then we have the Legendary Duelist set for February, which means Phantom Darkness has to go in January. Where are we putting Animation Chronicle cards? But, I don't know. Sorry, Fire Duelist, you're getting shafted because Konami doesn't know where to put a Rhoda at or where to plan ahead. Speaking of Lost Arts, hey, where are the Evil Twins at? Oh, wait, they don't exist? Okay, well, we'll just forget about those. Juggernaut Libby, Invocation? Pfft, who cares? You know, we got the Engage, right? What's the Shizuku? Konami obviously doesn't, you know, care where they're going. Fire Duelist pack? Okay, so, sorry, I wanted to mention all that. So, Fire Duelist pack. Gonna be a banger? Gonna be a failure? Gonna be a banger? Gonna be a failure? Probably. That's all I'm gonna say. And my facial expression should convey my feelings. Megatins. Okay, well, tins are usually okay. I mean, people care about expected value out of that. There's going to be a lot of good reprints, a lot of different rarities. You'll get some buy steals out of there. I think it's going to make people very, very excited. That's a good thing. Age of Overlord. 4 good cards in that set. Not even counting the Bellstar package. Drops the weekend of Indy. Super excited. I'll be at YCS Indy for those of you that have asked me. State of the game for this stage, Robbie. Why are we talking about all this? Because these set releases dictate everything. Rarity Collection's the best damn thing coming out this year. Don't think differently. Alright, but the set's going to be opened into oblivion. There's going to be some very expensive stuff. There's going to be some cheap stuff. It's good. Konami needed to do something to get budget players into the game. I think that's a fantastic opportunity. You get one good set a year, it's fine. Scarlight, Red Dragon, Archfiend Structure Deck coming out too. Not really too worried about that. We're missing, you know, the Earthbound stuff that matters. Okay, so that's all the set releases in the next 3 months. How's the market holding up right now? Market's in an interesting place. Doesn't know what it wants to do with quarter century secret. Speaking of quarter centuries and not knowing what to do with them, the amount of buyouts that still are happening on these Battles of Legend reprint quarter century secret rares has been the biggest ride that I have seen, and it is laughable every single time somebody goes, I can't believe this is so stupid, why are we buying out quarter century secret rares on a side set? Like, it's because people want their higher rarity cards. Do not, I say this every single video and people seem to think that I'm trolling. People have deep pockets. Just because you or I don't want to spend an absurd amount of money on this stuff doesn't mean the people don't want to bling out their decks. It's their money. They'll make the decisions the way that they want. If they want to, you know, it's apparent with the amount of buyouts keep happening every single week with this stuff. And now you've got a brand new set with a brand new attitude with quarter century secrets in a core set. Can't wait to see how the market's going to impact for that. So if you're going to be sick of the 175th video of, oh my god, quarter century secret rare got bought out, buckle up. It's going to be a ride because that's the next eternity of this game. That's just how things are going at this point in time. So there's that. How's the collector side of things going? I haven't heard a lot of the collector's market other than, graded cards continuing to blow up out of the water. I barely dabble in the world of graded cards as it is. I have a couple. I need to get a couple things graded. Robbie, grading's a scam. That's fine. I still want to grade my, TP2 jar to have it and be able to enjoy it. I don't really care what it gets. I played the card, but I don't want to play it. It's too old. It's too vintage at this point. It's not like I'm going to go ahead and try to grade my entire deck. I'm not that diabolical. But there are just things in your collection that you look at and you're like, I'd like to have a piece of that. All right, maybe we'll get into the whole my order came back from PSA. Laugh at me as I got a 9 and now I'm bankrupt because I needed it to be a 10. So it's kind of where we are right now. I mean, we're in reprint season. Like, if you don't think that we are heading into reprint season here, besides Thrust going up through, the moon in terms of, value, we are heading into the downward slope of things. Except for SP Little Knight Typhoon coming out in Age of Overlord. There's going to be the first of your meta-defining rewarps here. And I can't wait for people to be like, wow, why is that card, so much money? This is ridiculous. Because we already know that it's coming. If you haven't looked at Age of Overlord at this point and, made a considerable notice here, once again, I'm pretty sure everybody's put all their money towards rarity collection. They're like, yeah, reprints, yeah. But it doesn't help when you need new cards, all right? Because those new cards, I mean, they're going to have the quarter century secret rare straight off the bat, which is nice, but you still got to ask yourself, I still need that card. Still meta warping. It's still very, very important to the game. So there's that. I mean, once again, the future applications are coming in here. They're going, knock, knock. You spent all your money on rarity collection. Age of Overlord's coming in. It's that. So yeah, the card market, I don't know. I've noticed that with all of the creation of everything in the meta, like, the meta itself hasn't been the most exciting. I mean, Age of Overlord does a good job at shifting things up, and we're still waiting to see, actually on the forefront here, how Master Duel is going to receive some much-needed love. Also, I mean, we have Worlds coming up here. Worlds is a major topic right now that I don't think a lot of people really considering. I guarantee you're like, oh, Worlds, yay. I mean, yeah, it is make-believe format. It is what it is. But I have a feeling, obviously, this is the first Worlds that we've been back in years, all right? Which means that people... There's going to be something interesting to happen. There was a timer on the website counting down for that big event. And it's probably not going to be an anime, but we still are in the 25th anniversary. And I say this every little mini update that we get here. With all of the potential news, the upward swings here, all the fun, exciting stuff, Worlds is going to be the time that they are going to announce everything to the TCG, to, the OCG, whatever piece of news that we get off of it, it's going to be big because it's at Worlds. Worlds is still going to be that grand stage. And I think we kind of lost a lot of that due to, how COVID kind of came through here. Sorry about the submarine here, but it's important to, understand like how prestigious that Worlds is. Like, it is the highest stage of competitive play for players, and they want players to be involved, with this. So it would make sense that we're going to get something relatively big out of, Worlds. So we'll see how this goes. I know a lot of people might not be the most excited for it, but it is state of the game. We're kind of in that little, the reprint window of all the good value coming. I know there's a lot of excitement and a lot of things. And, the market being on the downward trend right now for people to want to get into the game is a very good thing. But you do have a couple things. I did mention Thrust. Labyrinth is on the uptick right now, mainly because of Age of Overlord. We do know the big things to keep an eye on here. I just hate to say this, but, I expect a ban list come October to kind of clean things up. I think we're following the same pattern that we did last year. It's pretty apparent at this point in time, unless they just pull a list out of their butt right before Worlds, but I highly doubt that they're going to do that. It just doesn't make sense for them to do that. I think that we are following the same trend as last year. We'll cruise control up through October, right before Age of Overlord. They're going to clean things up to set the stage for, rarity collection and that. But once again, where in the world is Animation Chronicle? Where are these game warping cards? Can't wait to have to wait 8 months to get the Pyro Searcher, and the Fire Duels pack comes out in couple days. You can also expect probably fire reveals. I would expect probably this week. Also can't wait to see Heat Leo be the Ghost Rare. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? $5 Ghost Rare Heat Leo. At least Shark, or number Honor Arc, at least had some value. So those are my thoughts right now on State of the Game. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.